Unlocking the secrets of fasting might just be the fastest way to transform your body, but the real question is, how long should you actually fast to see results without harming yourself? Many people think that skipping meals for a day or two is the key to quick weight loss, but the truth is far more nuanced and far more powerful than the simple idea of eating less. In this video, we will reveal the science-backed durations of fasting that can truly help your body burn fat efficiently, why short fasts may not be enough for some, and why extremely long fasts can sometimes backfire, slowing down your metabolism instead of speeding it up. You will learn how different fasting windows impact your insulin levels, fat burning, and energy, and why understanding these mechanisms is far more important than blindly following a trend or a random fasting schedule. By the end of this video, you will understand which fasting duration suits your body type, your lifestyle, and your goals, giving you a clear, actionable plan to lose weight faster without unnecessary struggle or frustration. We will uncover lesser known facts that most people miss, like how your body's hormones shift at different fasting stages, how hunger signals change over time, and why the timing of your meals after fasting is just as critical as the fast itself. You will see why consistency matters more than extreme fasting, and why small, smart adjustments can create far more dramatic results than trying to push your body beyond its limits. By staying with us through this video, you will gain insights that are rarely discussed in mainstream weight loss advice, and you will walk away knowing exactly how to implement fasting safely and effectively to maximize fat loss while keeping your energy levels high and your focus sharp. This is not about quick fixes or gimmicks. This is about understanding your body, respecting its rhythms, and using proven strategies to get the results you want. We will explore how fasting interacts with your metabolism, how your body transitions from burning sugar to burning fat, and why the first few hours of a fast can feel challenging but are critical for triggering fat burning. You will also discover how fasting impacts your mental clarity, your appetite, and even your long-term health, giving you more than just weight loss benefits. By the end, you will know the ideal starting point for fasting, how to progress safely, and how to avoid common mistakes that slow results or create unnecessary stress. If you want to unlock the real power of fasting and finally understand how to use it effectively, stay tuned until the very end. This video is designed to give you clarity, confidence, and a roadmap that most people miss when they start fasting. Welcome to our channel, your destination for evidence-based health strategies, and if you are ready to take control of your fasting journey, make sure to subscribe now so you never miss insights that can transform your body and your life. Fasting works for weight loss because it changes the way your body uses energy. When you eat throughout the day, your body primarily burns sugar for fuel. Every meal spikes insulin, which tells your body to store fat and hold on to energy. But when you fast, your body doesn't have new sugar coming in, and insulin levels start to drop. Once insulin is low enough, your body switches gears and begins burning stored fat for energy instead of sugar. This switch is the key to fat loss and why fasting has become so popular. Fat, which is stored in your cells, becomes the fuel your body needs when it cannot rely on food. This process also improves how your body manages sugar in the blood, which helps regulate appetite and energy levels throughout the day. Unlike extreme diets that focus only on reducing calories, fasting naturally encourages fat burning while keeping your metabolism active because it uses your body's existing energy efficiently without forcing starvation. The beauty of fasting is that it gives your body a break from constant digestion, allowing it to focus on fat burning and repair processes at the same time. It is simple in concept but powerful in effect, making it one of the most effective natural ways to lose weight. The change from sugar to fat as your main energy source is subtle at first, and many people may not notice it immediately, but within hours the body adapts and hunger signals start to change. Understanding this mechanism is important because it shows that fasting is not about skipping meals randomly. It's about giving your body the right environment to use stored fat efficiently. One of the biggest mistakes people make when fasting is not understanding how their own body responds. Some people fast for too long, thinking that extreme duration will make fat loss faster. But this often leads to fatigue, irritability, and even binge eating later, which can undo all the progress. On the other hand, some people do not fast long enough. They attempt a short fast but then wonder why they are not seeing results. This can be frustrating, especially when the body needs enough time to switch from sugar burning to fat burning. Another common mistake is starting fasting without any guidance or awareness of personal factors such as activity level, sleep patterns, or eating habits. This can create confusion, make it difficult to stay consistent, and reduce the overall benefits of fasting. Many beginners fail because they treat fasting as a rigid rule instead of a flexible tool that adapts to individual needs. Fat loss through fasting is not about punishing yourself or forcing extremes. It is about understanding timing, listening to your body, and gradually finding a rhythm that works consistently without stress. Different fasting durations can be tailored to your experience and goals, and knowing these durations helps avoid mistakes. A 12-hour fast is considered beginner friendly and is often the easiest place to start. This duration usually spans the hours you sleep and a few extra hours during the day. It is a gentle introduction that allows the body to begin switching to fat burning without feeling too deprived. People who start with a 12-hour fast often notice mild fat loss and improvements in energy levels without major discomfort. It builds a foundation and prepares the body for longer fasting periods later on. Moving beyond that, the 14 to 16-hour fast is the most popular fasting window for those seeking stronger results. This duration gives the body more time in a low insulin state, allowing fat burning to become more efficient. People often experience faster weight loss and better appetite control with this method, which is why many health experts recommend it as a balanced approach for most adults. A 14 to 16-hour fast also helps regulate insulin more effectively, reducing spikes in blood sugar and lowering the risk of overeating when the fast ends. The window is long enough to encourage fat burning, but short enough to remain manageable and sustainable for daily life. For advanced individuals, the 18 to 24-hour fast offers a stronger approach to fat burning, but it is not suitable for everyone. This longer fasting period significantly increases the time your body spends burning stored fat, which can accelerate weight loss. However, it requires careful planning, proper hydration, and attention to energy levels. Extended fasts may create discomfort or fatigue in those who are not used to fasting and can be counterproductive if not done properly. This duration is typically used by people who are already familiar with shorter fasting windows and want to push their fat-burning capacity further without compromising health. The key is to progress gradually and listen to your body rather than forcing a fasting duration based purely on trends. When it comes to deciding which fasting length burns fat the fastest, there is no one-size-fits-all answer. The ideal duration depends on several factors, including your body type, insulin sensitivity, and the quality of your diet. People with higher insulin resistance may benefit from slightly longer fasting windows to help their bodies enter fat burning mode more efficiently. On the other hand, someone with a highly active lifestyle may need shorter fasting periods combined with nutritious meals to sustain energy and performance. The timing and consistency of fasting are often more important than the exact length of the fast itself. Regularly following a manageable fasting routine allows the body to adapt, making fat burning more predictable and sustainable over time. It is also critical to maintain a balanced diet during eating windows to support overall health, prevent nutrient deficiencies, and keep hunger in check. Consistency helps the body establish a rhythm, and over weeks, this rhythm allows your metabolism to operate efficiently, making fat loss easier and more reliable than sporadic fasting attempts. Understanding your personal response to fasting, observing how your body reacts, and adjusting the fasting duration gradually is essential for long-term success. It is not about finding the absolute fastest method. It is about using fasting as a tool strategically to match your body's needs, creating a sustainable approach that delivers real results without unnecessary stress or extreme measures. Fasting, when applied correctly, teaches your body to use stored fat naturally, balances hunger hormones, and improves your metabolic efficiency, turning what can seem like a challenging restriction into a simple and effective method for losing weight and improving overall health. Science and experts have spent years studying fasting, and while there is a lot of debate about extreme durations, the consensus for most people is clear. The majority of studies and professional recommendations point to the 14 to 16-hour fasting window as the most effective and sustainable approach. This window allows the body enough time to lower insulin levels, switch from sugar burning to fat burning, and stabilize hunger hormones without causing extreme fatigue or nutrient deficiencies. Experts emphasize that fasting is not about depriving yourself or pushing your body to extremes. It is about creating an environment where the body can operate efficiently and burn stored fat naturally. The 14 to 16-hour fast is also flexible enough to fit into daily life, whether you are working, exercising, or managing family responsibilities. Many nutritionists and physicians highlight that the goal of fasting is consistency rather than perfection. When fasting becomes part of a lifestyle rather than a temporary experiment, the results become far more sustainable, allowing gradual and steady fat loss while maintaining energy levels, focus, and overall well-being. Scientific research also shows that fasting impacts more than just weight. It helps regulate metabolism, supports hormonal balance, and improves insulin sensitivity over time, which can have long-term benefits beyond the scale. It is clear that extreme fasting for 24 hours or more may not be necessary for most people, and in some cases it can even backfire, creating unnecessary stress, fatigue, or binge eating episodes. The science supports a balanced approach where the body is gently guided into a fat-burning state without feeling punished or drained. And this is why so many experts recommend the 14 to 16-hour range as a reliable starting point for beginners and experienced fasters alike. Equally important as fasting itself is what you eat when you break the fast. The body is highly responsive after a fasting period, and the first meal can significantly influence energy levels, hunger control, and fat loss. Experts recommend avoiding foods that spike blood sugar immediately after a fast. Sugary drinks, pastries, and refined carbohydrates can reverse some of the benefits of the fast by causing insulin to surge, which promotes fat storage rather than fat burning. Instead, focusing on real whole foods ensures that the body receives proper nutrition while continuing the fat burning process. Protein should be prioritized because it supports muscle repair, keeps you full longer, and stabilizes blood sugar. Including healthy fats and fiber from vegetables, nuts, and seeds can also help prevent overeating and maintain energy levels throughout the day. Eating slowly and mindfully after a fast allows the body to properly process nutrients and avoids the common mistake of consuming large quantities too quickly, which can lead to discomfort and reduced benefits. What you eat after fasting matters as much as the fasting duration itself, because it determines how effectively the body transitions back into normal metabolic activity while continuing to burn fat efficiently. Following these expert-backed guidelines allows fasting to be both effective and sustainable without creating unnecessary challenges for energy, focus, or well-being. Choosing the right fasting approach for yourself is another critical factor that determines success. Everyone's body responds differently to fasting based on genetics, metabolism, activity levels, and lifestyle factors. For this reason, it is recommended to start small. Beginning with a shorter fasting window allows your body to adapt gradually and gives you the opportunity to observe how you feel, how your energy levels respond, and how hunger is affected. Listening to your body is essential during this process. If you feel unusually fatigued, dizzy, or irritable, it may be a sign that the fasting duration needs adjustment or that the timing of meals requires modification. Gradual progression is key. Once a shorter fasting window feels manageable, extending it by an hour or two can further enhance fat burning without overwhelming the body. Experts stress that weight loss should never feel painful or unsustainable. The best fasting strategy is one that is controlled, predictable, and integrates smoothly into daily life. By paying attention to cues from the body, adjusting slowly, and prioritizing well being, fasting becomes a practical and effective tool rather than a stressful challenge. This approach also helps avoid common pitfalls such as over restricting calories, skipping meals improperly, or creating binge and restrict cycles that can undermine long term health and fat loss. Ultimately, fasting is a tool to be used wisely, not a form of punishment or extreme deprivation. The best fasting method is the one that you can maintain consistently over time, creating a rhythm that aligns with your lifestyle, energy needs, and weight loss goals. Experts emphasize that mindset plays a significant role in success. Viewing fasting as an opportunity to improve health, regulate metabolism, and burn fat efficiently creates a positive framework that encourages consistency and adherence. When approached correctly, fasting teaches the body to use energy efficiently, helps regulate appetite, stabilizes hormones, and enhances metabolic flexibility. Understanding that the goal is gradual and sustainable fat loss rather than rapid, unsustainable results allows for a shift in perspective that makes fasting both practical and rewarding. By focusing on consistency, listening to your body, eating real foods after fasting, and starting with manageable durations, fasting becomes an effective and safe method for achieving long-term results. Incorporating these principles into your routine ensures that fasting works for you rather than against you, allowing you to experience the full benefits without unnecessary stress or extreme measures. It is this combination of science, expert guidance, practical application, and mindful execution that transforms fasting from a temporary experiment into a powerful lifestyle tool that supports fat loss, energy, and overall health naturally. Now it's your turn to decide what fasting window are you going to try first, 12, 14, or 16 hours. Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear your plan and your experiences. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about simple science-backed ways to lose weight and improve your health, make sure to hit the like button, share this video with anyone who wants to understand fasting the right way without confusion or frustration. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss tips that can truly change your body and your lifestyle. Stick with us because the best results come from knowledge, consistency, and small, smart steps, and will guide you every step of the way.